What's going on, everyone? I'm Big Sip. Welcome back to another video of World of Warship Legends. Today we're taking a look at the Tier 4 Premium Battleship Oklahoma. This ship is what you receive at the end of the Star Spangled Fleet Bureau project. It was added last update, and this is a fairly strong ship. In the background here we have a game of Epicenter on Big Race. This is my first game of Epicenter since the Yamato was in testing way back when, and I really think it's a fun game type. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the video. Let's jump into our build here. Like most of my other American battleships, I am running a 100% accuracy build. So that means I'm pulling out Sims. He has a base trait of built to last. Then on his other skills, I'm selecting flammable cannoneer, gyrating drill bits, marksmanship, reaching out XXL, and then a legendary skill of wheel to rebuild. On the inspirations, I do run Cunningham and Scharnhorst, and you'll see you get some really tight groups on this ship, and we'll see them as we go throughout the game here. So with that commander setup, let's take a look at the ship stats. Main battery, you have 2 turrets with 2 guns, 2 turrets with 3 guns, total of 10 guns at 356 millimeters. Now these guns are the same caliber as the Tier 6 Premium Battleship Florida. So big guns, matches what the Nevada has, matches what the Arizona and California have at Tier 5. And I do think they are very effective. Reload time 34 seconds, range 16.7 kilometers. HE has a max damage of 4,900 with a 27% fire chance, and the AP has a max damage of 11,000. Other stats on the ships, you have 49,480 hit points, max speed, not exactly a racer, 18 knots in the water, and then it has an AA rating of 52. Now, you see here, we spawned on the far west flank for our team, and we went ahead, pushed right in, and we want to get into these circles. If for nothing else, we want to prevent the enemy team from scoring. So right here, you see we have a completely broadside Arkansas. Get some solid grouping here, and a big hit, nearly 20,000 in damage. And that's exactly what this ship is meant to do. It's going to be out there to punish other battleships. Let's take a look here, though, at the armor viewer. So one thing about this, it has relatively weak bow armor, and most ships, battleships at least, at this tier do. It has 19mm bow plating, which means that you can overmatch the armor with its guns. We do see that the Citadel sits pretty low in the water, and I will say though, when you're in this ship, you don't want to be 100% bow in. You want to turn slightly off center. So if noon, 12 o'clock is right off the bow, I want to be pointed to either 11 or 1 of these sides, because you want to have just a little bit of angle when you're going up against other battleships. So you saw we had the broadside shot on the Arizona earlier. We were able to take out the Iron Duke there. And now we have a New York. I'm not sure if they're not paying attention here or what exactly is going on, but I'm trying to back up to get a shot here. Taking a look at their guns, seeing where they're pointed, because this could very well be the end of my game if the New York's paying attention. Fortunately though, they are not paying attention. Get all 4 guns off. I aimed slightly above waterline, and that is the result. Dev strike, 100% health to dead just in the blink of an eye, and that's what this battleship does. It just is going to sit out here and punish other battleships. One note, I have seen a couple people lately going with Juchard as a inspiration on their American battleships. And I will say that is more than likely going to be a wasted inspiration. The American battleships already have fantastic penetration, and they don't need any more. In fact, what you'll probably do is you'll see a lot more overpins. So go ahead, use that inspiration either for more accuracy, or if you want to go with de-revel to lower the reload time, there are better uses to get the most out of the ship. Alright, so now let's talk about the epicenter game type. You see we have 3 zones that you can control, and this is very similar to domination. Each zone will reward the team that controls it a certain amount of points per second. And so right now the red team has the innermost and the middle zone. Right now no one else has the outer zone because we have kept it locked up. And this is really some great play by the red DD. You see there, once we got rid of the Arkansas, we are now in the second zone and the only ship in the second zone because we are capping it. Unfortunately, right here, we do see the Mutsuki pop up. So that means we are tied up. So we aren't capturing it, but we also aren't allowing the enemy team to capture any points. Right here, I did have a choice to make on which ship to shoot. I did choose to go with the Battleship simply because I could get all 4 guns on the Battleship and they were relatively broadside. So, you know, typically I would say you need to be shooting at the destroyer there. It's always going to be situational. You want to try to maximize your damage output. So that's why I ended up going with the destroyer. If I had shot at the destroyer, or if you're in a similar case and you shoot at the destroyer, that is also a very smart and good move. But it's always going to be trying to maximize the damage for while you're out there. Honestly, I thought I was going to die before I could get another salvo out, which is why I took more hit points off the map. But as you can see, our team is doing a great job. We've only lost 2 ships, and now the enemy is left with only 1 ship. So despite ignoring the caps for most of the game, the blue team is going to come out with a win. And so I need to get some more games epicenter to see if this is how it needs to be played. If you just need to go around the outside and eliminate the enemy team, or if you need to be going for the caps. See right there, get all 4 guns off, finish off the Mutsuki, and a very strong game. I really like this ship. It's a lot of fun. Tier 4 in general is just such a fun tier to go down and play every now and then. And right here, a strong XP game. Well, that's all we have for this one, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time coming to the channel, consider hitting subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, drop those in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer any of them. We'll see y'all next time.